Hey family, what's up? I hope y'all having a beautiful day. If this video found you or you found this video, there's something so significant that's going to happen for you within the next 24 hours, okay? My videos are timeless, so if you find this video today, tomorrow, or next year, it still will apply, okay? Somebody here has been waiting on something, and it's about to pop up spontaneously for you within the next 24 hours. Okay, I used to do 24-hour readings all the time. All right, but for some reason, I felt pulled by the collar to come over here and speak on this, okay? Somebody here is worried about something. You're about to get a solution for that problem within the next 24 hours. Even if it isn't the actual resource, it could literally be an idea that leads you to the resource or leads you to whatever this is that you are yearning for, okay? I also heard don't rush me, but I feel like it's not a person. I feel like it's an energy. All right. How do you feel when you're rushed? You don't like it, do you? Okay. Listen, if you can't handle the truth, this ain't the channel for you. All right. But if you are open to the truth, open to love, open to spontaneity, you might as well stay, okay? Welcome if you're new. And if you're a returning family member, I love you. I appreciate you. Okay, I haven't used these cards in a while either, but I do see nature gems, and I don't see actual gems, diamonds. I see nature leaves, acorns. Okay, so something about resources here. I'm also getting this energy of embracing nature or embracing something natural as it pertains to yourself. Somebody could also be finally accepting themselves for who they are within the next 24 hours. There's something here that you're going to read, listen to, run into that changes your mind about something, changes the whole. I'm also getting to, like, somebody here is going to make a decision that changed the dynamic of their life within the next 24 hours. Okay. By this time tomorrow is what I just heard. Okay, yeah, this is something that you don't see. You're not expecting this. Okay, heal and shine. And it has something to do with you healing and shining and some type of manifestation here that you, excuse me, some type of manifest. I swear, I don't get the burpings. I almost just said slurping. Oh my God. Say it with me. I'm seeing Barney. All right, I'm hearing CBS Kids. Okay, I'm seeing Arthur. Someone name could be Arthur. Someone could be an Arthur or an aspiring Arthur, or something about your favorite Arthur. Okay, I'm also getting meet and greets. I'm also feeling very cold temperatures. So this could either be your surroundings, okay? Maybe you feel like this is what's going on in your energy, where things are just cold and they're moving at their own pace, okay? That could definitely be reality because everything is divinely timed, and it depends on where you are in your mind, body, and soul. Okay, I'm also hearing something about a freezer spell. Now, I'm not sure if this is what you did, this is what you think somebody did to you, or you're learning about certain spells and crafts. Okay, I'm also getting crafts like beads. I'm seeing somebody make these could be waist beads, but I'm seeing like beads, bracelets, like, you know how when we were kids, we used to get like little crafts from the craft shop or whatever and make bracelets and shit like that. Somebody could also be making something here that sells. Somebody could be launching their website or launching some type of project or app within the next 24 hours. Something is here for you. It's here now. Okay, I also just heard Spirit say your 24 hours and my 24 hours are totally different. Like, what does that mean? How you gonna tell me to get on here and tell these folks that in 24 hours something gonna drop for them out the sky, but then you turn around and say some shit like that? Okay, Spirit is saying, who said that it was shorter? I mean longer. You right. You right. Okay, I'm hearing like a day to you is a second to me is what I just heard. Okay, something about different time. Oh shit, girl, listen. I thought something was crawling on me, bitch, and it wasn't nothing crawling on me. Okay, it was my crystal here that is hanging off the side of my tripod, and it just touched me. Okay, something about a bug, or I don't know. I'm also hearing a skinwalker, skin crawlers. Okay, I'm just channeling y'all. All right, take the energy how it resonates for you. Okay, I just heard you are perfect. I also just heard we locked in. So this is like, I feel like your spirit team is communicating with you in regards to something. All right, spirit, give me something. Okay, you got ceremony here. There is some type of death taking place in your life within the next 24 hours. And this doesn't necessarily have to mean that you or someone around you is gonna, die. It just means that there is something that's leaving your auric field, so that way it's making room for something new here. Okay, I also keep hearing overnight success. Okay, and it's funny because I've been seeing that in a lot of tarot titles, and even my favorite readers keep talking about channeling something about overnight success, and here I am. Okay, you could also be somebody that's noticing like you can do you do tarot. All right, I'm specifically talking to somebody who do channeling content. You noticing that like the same day that you and some other people post, it's like the messages are similar. That's because that's when you know that you tapping into an unseen realm, and all of y'all are on the same frequency. Okay, or that could just be your algorithm, is what I just heard. Okay, I also just heard too, the devil have a funny way of playing God, or a unique way of playing God. So when you are in tune with yourself, is the best way to discern whether this is sent from God or whether this is sent from the disguisers, what I just heard. And then you got cosmic blueprint. Yes, you are definitely somebody that's very special, very sought out. A lot of people compare themselves to you, or they look at how you move and what you do and try to figure out what it is about them that's not you. Or it's like people are always comparing their achievements to yours. Even if it's something small to you, it's big to them. Okay, something is a big deal. I think you are that something. Okay, and I'm questioning that what I just said and how I put it, because I know that you are that something, but the way I said it, it just reminded me of writing or poetry, or this element of guessing, not knowing, but feeling. Okay, is what I just heard. You got reflect. Okay, you could definitely be reflecting in the next 24 hours. This girl is sitting by water. You could be going by a lake in the next 24 hours, getting you some nature. Okay, I'm also seeing something about bananas or yellow fruit. I'm also seeing star fruit here as well. I'm seeing star anise. Herbs could be significant. Teas could be significant. Okay, somebody is also going to the doctors in the next 24 hours, like some type of medical appointment. Yeah, this could even be like a plasma donation center. Okay, that just came up. I'm also seeing farewell. I'm seeing a Ferris wheel as well. So yeah, I definitely get this energy of you walking away from something, or farewell means goodbye, right? Something here is dying for something else to be reborn. I'm seeing the phoenix. Okay, and then the sun is sticking out to me on the back of this car. So something here is about to make you really happy. And this could be due to some reflecting that you've been doing within the last couple of months or years in your life. I'm also seeing rocks being thrown into the water, and it caused some type of ripple effect. Okay, I heard Raquel. Okay, I'm hearing Quincy. I also just heard Quincy Jones. If I'm not mistaken, that might be a famous person. I know I done heard their name before. Somebody's last name could be Jones or Johnson. I'm hearing Johnny. Johnny Horse. John Horse is reminding me of a tarot card in my ancestor deck. Okay, I'm hearing aboriginal. So something about, yeah, you being the cosmic blueprint, aboriginal. I'm also hearing abnormal, so you could definitely be somebody that people always, you know how dogs be curious and then they lean their head to the side. That's how people are looking at you, okay? Very curious about you. Or it's like, whatever this is that's going to happen for you in the next 24 hours is going to make you happy. But I feel like your mouth is going to be silent about it, but your energy is going to be very vibrant, and they can't put their finger on what's going on. Okay, I'm also seeing 48. Somebody could be the age of 48, or this could signify within the next 2 days, 24 to 48 hours. Okay, something is happening in hours. I also just saw 1, 2, 3 hours. So something here is coming in quick, or an idea. I'm just getting like some type of victory. Somebody is going to be celebrated. I just want to say reflecting, and I want to say success. Someone is going to be celebrating some type of success due to a step that they took, or a move that they made months ago. I'm also seeing 3 months ago. Like, I'm just seeing something here unfold right before your eyes, and it comes out of nowhere. It's not like you gave up on it, but you kind of just let it go and you allowed it to breathe. Okay, this is like having a restriction on something for a long time, and finally when you let it go, it happened. I've even seen stories where people were saying that they did certain spells and stuff like that. They didn't even think it was gonna work, you know. And I'm not talking about love spells, okay? I'm talking about like money spells, money rituals and stuff like that. And this one girl was saying how she did the honey jar because she was looking for a sugar daddy. A sugar daddy that she didn't want to get no sugar to. That could be significant. And she was like, man, this shit ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And the moment she put everything down and said that within 24 hours, she had her fucking sugar daddy. Somebody could also be selling hand and feet pics, or this is something that you're thinking about. All right. I'm also seeing pictures of certain body parts, like the crease between, you know, where your leg is and it's going down to the coochie type shit. It's like not a nude image, but it's close. So something about a tease here, or this is like giving me the energy of spirit teasing you. I'm also hearing flirting with the universe, flirting with nature, flirting with time. Okay, allowing things to be instead of trying to force them to be. Okay, I also feel like you are somebody that don't like to be forced into anything. Don't like to be backed up into a corner. You don't like to feel like you're obligated to do anything that you don't want to do. Or maybe that there's just this sudden realization within the next 24 hours that I don't have to do this shit. Okay. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Listen, if y'all looking for first of all, I'm sorry, let me introduce myself, okay? Because I just got right into it. All right. Hi, if you didn't know, my name is Shay. Welcome to the portal of alignment. Okay. If you want to book a personal, everything is in the description box. If you want to donate to my channel, all of my cash handles are in the description box. My cash app is $. All right, I heard $. Something about records, music, producing songs could be significant. Someone could also be going to the studio within the next 24 hours. Something about a studio session here, and you're gonna make a hit that you don't know is a hit. Okay, I'm also seeing journaling. All right, somebody could be writing in a journal within the next 24 hours, and you don't even know that the journal you're writing in, the novels, the things that you wrote will one day become a book. All right, you're gonna get some type of sharp idea or do something within the next 24 hours that affects you later when it's time for you to write or publish this book. I'm also seeing something here like a solution that you're solving, and you could have been stuck on a missing piece, and then you realize you had the missing piece the whole time. Like, I'm seeing somebody in a room in their house building something here, And the missing piece to what they're building is in the room that they sleep in, but it just dawned on them that it's in there, and I'm seeing them rushing there to go get it, and then everything just falls in place, almost as if you're building some type of Ferris wheel or wheel. I'm seeing it in the form of like the Wheel of Fortune card, like the wheel on the Wheel of Fortune. It's like a missing piece here. This could even be a representation of a higher power. Or I'm getting like something here, someone who's in higher power, and they discover you, and they realize that you are the missing piece to something here that's in regard to a Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, fortune is what's sticking out to me. Very fortunate. Somebody's last name could be Fortunate. Okay, French or Haitian. All right, or you can know somebody with that last name. Okay. You got light as matter and brilliance. Wow. I haven't used these cards in a while. Okay, they're very much advanced. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who's advanced. Your mind is advanced. Something about advanced technology. I'm also getting advanced settings. Okay, excuse me. I promise you, I didn't look releasing except. Then I've been saying this whole time. Excuse me. Confirmation that there is going to be something released within the next 24 hours. And you're accepting that release, but you're also releasing something to be able to accept something else. Clearing the space, clearing the room. I'm also getting spring cleaning, okay? I keep and almost, well, I know the ones from yesterday. I said something significant has happened for somebody in the springtime when things are being born again. Okay, something about being born again. I also just saw somebody get baptized. Okay, and this don't necessarily have to be in a church. This could be metaphorical as well. Or some type of, I'm seeing primordial waters. You being deep into something and coming out anew. It's reminding me of that time when I went to Florida. In the beginning or the middle of last year. Alright. And it's like Spirit just put me back in time, because I almost said in the middle of this year. Remembering that, you know, according to the Gregorian calendar, we in a new year. You know what I'm saying? But we still in the year of the snake, because spring don't start until when spring starts. How about that? Anyways. What was I saying before I got sidetracked? All right, somebody here can have ADHD, ODD, OCD. Did I say ODD or ADD? ODD. All right, somebody's initials could be ODD. I'm hearing Adam. Okay. Bro, I can't make this shit up. What does that say? Beginning new. Something new is emerging. It's approaching, and it's about to make itself known in your life. Okay, I'm also hearing Horton Hears a Who when I seen that. Okay, what his name? The guy who made the Arthur. I'm seeing Cat in the Hat. Whoever that Arthur is significant to you. I'm also getting something about children's books, children's I heard dialogue. This could also be a child's anatomy. All right, somebody here could be a doctor, and you are a doctor that check children that have been tampered with in a sexual manner. Trigger warning. Okay, something is significant about that. All right, this is also the Phoenix. Okay, and I don't know why these feathers reminded me of the peacock. So the peacock could be significant. All right, the Phoenix, it rises in the air and it's able to go way above the eagle, which means that it is breathing a new air, a new level of density, a new, you got to have the pathways or some type of adaptation to be able to breathe this air. Okay, so this to me also represent like you moving into a new cycle, and certain people can't go with you if they can't breathe the oxygen level. They don't fit. All right, this is like an allegory to if you are struggling to understand people, people are struggling to understand you. You have this back and forth, this fight within your mind or within another person about some type of growth or something that you're doing or whatever this cycle is that you're going through. It's because you are in a new existence. You're moving into a new timeline. And this new timeline, the air is thinner. You have to be lighter. You have to be able to soar and fly over certain things while also existing down below where they are, because you have to deal with these people. But you know what I'm saying? This could even be a business that you have where your mind is so advanced, but you're helping people that's on a lower level than you. So you have to speak a certain way. Or I'm just getting this energy of feeling like you have to dumb yourself down in order to exist. But I'm seeing less of feeling like it's a problem and more of it becoming your solution. So this is giving me the energy of like, you could be somebody that all your life you had to do this, like dumb yourself down or make yourself small in a room where you were the biggest one, the baddest one. But now you've created some sort of business out of it. So now you get paid for Spirit, you funny as hell. I heard getting paid for feeling drained, all right? But you could definitely replenish yourself because it can be draining. But shit, to tell you the truth, reading people energy, whether they, well, I ain't gonna say that. Reading people energy is a draining thing in itself, okay? But it's nice to at least get paid for or have some type of currency exchange when it comes to it. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, I'm gonna get one more card. I also just heard something about you doing it alone. Candles could be significant. Someone loves candles here. All right, you buy them in bulk, or you just can't resist the smell of a good candle. I'm also picking up on candle magic. All right, I'm also seeing a wedding ring or jewelry with this diamond. Okay, brilliance. Diamonds are only created under pressure. Somebody here, you live. Maybe you've lived under pressure your whole life, or you do well under pressure. You do better in a chaotic situation than you do peace. Okay, and it says a lot about your brain functions, and that's cool and all when you could be the strongest one in the weakest situation. But I'm just getting this energy of you moving into an existence where you're the strongest one in a light situation. It's not always you in the pit of hell, okay? And hell is just a metaphor for depression or, you know, just energies that bring you down or drain you. Okay, light as matter. Somebody here has definitely been released or lifted from something. Okay, there go that manifestation. I also noticed that these cards are black and white. Okay, so I'm getting this energy of straight to the point. This manifestation card is also showing me how it happens in the spirit, and then it's in the in-between, and then it's finally here. Okay, something is finally here, or this is like the beginning of the thoughts or the beginning of some type of manifestation happening within the next 24 hours. And it's because you are lighthearted about the situation. It's something that's in you. I'm hearing it's not in me. I mean, it's not on me. It's in me. Okay. And this is a lot of reasons why people are always comparing themselves to you as well, because you are very intriguing. Your energy is questionable, and not in a bad way, but in a way of like, what? Huh? How? Why? Okay, people in your family could also be questioning why you're able to do something or how you're able to do something here. I also feel like with this girl looking at her reflection in the water, it's like seeing yourself as the water. All right, seeing yourself as nature, seeing yourself as something, okay, that is bigger than you, but also not taking it away from you. It's kind of like my beliefs when it comes to what God is. Like, I don't see God the way religion taught me to see God. I see God all around me. I see God within me, and I also respect the God that created me. But I could also respect his creation, which is me, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, light as matter. I'm getting light as feathers. Somebody here could have lost weight or something about a weight loss journey. Somebody here has also been experiencing weight loss and you ain't even been trying. Okay, I feel like this is spirit. All right, I'm also seeing somebody think their body type. And what I mean by that is like you're using your mental power to manifest something physically as it pertains to your body. Like you could be doing some type of mirror work where you're looking in the mirror and you telling yourself and imagining what you want your body to look like. And it's morphing itself into that. Okay, I'm definitely getting this energy of shape shifting. I did not mean to make this video so long. Okay, but it is what it is, and I am feeling this energy. Okay, I feel like I just embodied somebody else. It is what it is. I'm feeling this energy. This is like going against everything and being rewarded for going against everything. You will be. There's no doubt about it. It's just a matter of when. And we are not focused on when. We focused on the present, the now. What we are doing, how we are relaxing, moving, growing in the now. And resting in the knowing that it's going to happen eventually. Okay? Not focusing on the time frame. You would tell me to say that, Spirit, and to then come on here and tell me to do a 24-hour reading. Come on now. I'm just playing. Okay, I also feel this energy of you and your spirit team becoming more friends and less. It's like, I think we misconstrue the concept of a spirit team in the spirit realm. All right, sometimes we see it as higher than us, when in reality, it is us. It's us. So if you're going to see it higher than us, then why not see yourself higher, more exalted? Okay, I'm hearing shine bright like a diamond, but I'm seeing the sun and a diamond here. Okay. Light as matter, brilliance, begin anew with the Phoenix and manifestation. This is literally a cycle that somebody has been in, and now you're about to smile because you went on that cycle. Listen, you figured something out when it came to this matrix or something. This says divine matrix. This is like somebody exploring the different facets of themselves and realizing that they are divine and they're just as complex as anything else, but it don't have to be draining or harmful or complex. When I think of complex, I always think of something hard to do or hard to accomplish, or resistance. But I'm just getting complex in the form of the way it's made. I'm getting like different facets. Okay, I just heard hog. Okay, this could also be a groundhog, something about Groundhog's Day, something significant about February 14th, 15th, and 16th. Okay, someone here could be traveling, taking some type of trip, but you got infinite abundance. I just feel like within the next 24 hours here, somebody is going to realize how great they are, how smooth things are. Not could be, but are. Okay, and resting in that energy with ground. Ground is also reminding me of manifestation. Like a manifestation. All right, yeah, this is something that's going to fulfill your heart after a time. Yep. And you're going to feel good about whatever this is. Okay, but I did see the 9 of Swords. So at some point, like, you thought that whatever this gift was actually a curse until you start embracing it. Yes, bro. I'm seeing a lot of excitement, celebration, heartfelt moments, or a heartfelt moment within the next 24 hours. All right, this could even be a time in which you start reflecting. Something about maintenance could be significant as well. Maintenance man. This could also be car maintenance. All right, I just heard clean out your car. Okay. All right, so that way there's some type of energy that may be stuck in your car. Some type of stagnant energy. Clean out your car, open all of the windows and doors and let it air out. I'm also seeing somebody sage their car, literally like smudging. Okay, a salt ring around the car. All right, somebody could also be discovering some type of tracking device within the next 24 to 48 hours. I'm not sure if this is on the car or on the phone, and I'm not talking about the government tracking. I'm talking about somebody actually put some type of tracking device to keep up with you. Okay, this could also just be a monitoring spirit when I heard tracking device. Okay, this could be somebody sending a child towards you to ask questions that a child don't usually ask, and they could have some type of recording device on this child. All right, this is just what I'm seeing. Okay, And if this ain't happening in the next 24 hours, that's just a confirmation about something that you went through or that's about to come. Okay? This could literally just be you receiving this information within this 24-hour period as a warning for something in the future. So take the energy how it resonates. I'm going to get a few of these cards and then that's it. All right. I also just heard too, the devil is trying to find unique ways to pulling you in. Okay. Because there is some type of vortex here that open as it pertains to your healing, your success, you rising up. And there's a lot of energy around you that can see this coming, whether you see it or not. It's reminding me of like being within yourself for so long that you don't even realize you were a star, because you the star the whole time. But it's so funny because you can recognize others like you. And there's not many. Okay, I just heard 144K. This could be the amount of money, or this could represent, like the Bible says, something about 144,000. Okay, I also feel this energy of a separation. Okay, like I said, you're moving from one timeline to another within this period of time. At some point it has to happen. Okay, because somebody here is just like, ain't no way this is gonna happen in 24 hours. Or somebody might feel like it's a gimmick when they say, oh, this is gonna happen. But at the end of the day, it gotta happen at some time. It gotta happen within some hour frame. Okay, it's about your beliefs. If you believe something that can happen spontaneously for you, then that thing is gonna happen. I know from experience. But when you don't believe it, all you do is put yourself further and further away from what you want. And it's crazy because you actually do believe it. Otherwise you would not be going after it or searching or seeking for a solution. Why can't it happen fast? Why do it have to take so long? Because somebody told you? Work hard, play hard, hard work pays out. That's a motherfucking lie. It pay off. It do. But anytime, from my own personal experience, that I've hardly worked for something, oh wow, Spirit, I like that. I like that. From hard work to hardly working, and it still work. But when I was hard working, I reaped the results, but they always were stressful. Just the moment that I start letting shit go and saying, you know what? I didn't come here for this bullshit. I didn't come here to be somebody's slave. Those days are fucking over. Not a mental slave, not a physical slave, not a spiritual slave, not an emotional slave. I don't even want to be a slave to my own thoughts that's not serving a higher purpose. I'm telling you. The moment I rested with that and accepted it, that's when shit just started flowing easily. Now, you put yourself in a position where you seeing everybody else around you work hard because they feel like they have to. And it make you feel a little guilty. It make you feel like, damn, it's like buyer's remorse. It's like being able to reap the benefits of something, a seed that you sowed, but you feeling bad. Because, and you know what? That also could just be somebody else projecting how they feel and you feeling it type shit. All right, y'all just heard that door slam. That could be significant. You could be telling somebody, don't slam my motherfucking door. You could have kids, all right, and maybe the kid got mad or some shit. Okay, but you started out with a 3 of Swords, and I don't feel like this is you. And if you are embodying this 3 of Swords energy, this is just you being taken from one existence to another, and that old existence is just gonna miss you. It's like old people are missing you right now. Old timelines are missing you right now. Who you used to be is not who you are today, and it won't be who you are tomorrow either, because like I said, you're moving into a new existence. I'm gonna get, yeah, this is somebody going upstairs. You went from down here below, so now you have access to something in the higher realms. Okay, this could even be your mind being able to go in the higher realms of your mind, in the higher realms of your thought, and be so listen, this is a lot of fucking happiness. Somebody's business could also be taken off. I'm also getting this energy of launching a club. Someone could be opening a bar, opening a club, opening a boutique, some type of grand opening happening within the next 24 hours. This could also be a grand opening of a portal okay, that's meant for you. Some type of portal here that is full of abundance, full of happiness. Sadness don't live on this realm. Certain thoughts cannot exist on this realm. I'm also seeing a light and a lot of dark energies running away because these energies cannot exist around you. This is also giving me the energy of a mass of people that if they were to be enlightened and embrace that enlightenment, certain entities would not be able to exist. It's like it's giving me we the people as a collective versus the 1% who's running the world, when in reality it's supposed to be the people running the government, not the government running the people. But everything has been flipped. Everything has been tampered with. Okay, somebody here, you see the truth. All right, damn, we 40. All right, yeah. See, I've been saying this whole time, like I'm rushing the time on, I'm trying to get something done here. That's significant because I mentioned that earlier, okay? The Knight of Wands. You are going to be celebrating something. This is also reminding me of the Four of Wands, okay? Marriage, all right? It don't have to be with another person. This could be somebody could be getting proposed to in the next 24 hours. And it's going to break somebody else's heart. Oh, this is literally like, oh, shit. Ooh. I'm sorry, y'all. My stomach is cramping. Fuck. All right. I feel like that's very significant. Somebody could also be having a baby in the next 24 hours. Someone could be seeing that period in the next 24 hours. But that's funny because that cramp wasn't at the bottom of my stomach. It was at the top. Okay. I heard crammed in. Stuffed, okay? Somebody could be going out to eat and getting full as hell. I'm also getting like a all you can eat buffet, significant. But this was reminding me of the Four of Wands, as if something is coming together and making peace, harmony. All right, this could also be the emergence of yin and yang. All right, the higher realms and the lower realms coming together and finding some type of centerpiece. This is like accepting where you've been and moving forward to where you're going. All right, give me one more card. Playing the drums and instruments could be significant. Someone could also be going to some type of party. All right, with this Three of Swords, I feel like there is somebody in your energy that feels some type of way about this newfound success. Somebody in your energy that feels some type of way about your happiness. Okay, like I said, this could even just be an old timeline. Like the timelines that you're walking out of is gonna miss you. All right, and I know I keep saying that, like timeline, but it's literally giving me an era of time that only existed because you were there. And in this era of time, know that they will no longer exist once you move on. All right, literally. Okay, somebody here is definitely exploring and embracing their inner child. Okay, if you booked a personal and I haven't gotten you your reading yet, it will be given to you today. By the end of the day, I end up getting really busy and it put me behind time. So if you are waiting on a personal, I promise you, you will have it by the end of today. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love, and thank you for your ability. Thank you for trusting me to help guide you. All right, I'm just a help. All right, at the end of the day, no matter what reading I do for you, whether it's general or public, you still have a choice to make of your own. I'm just reading the energy, okay? Let me get one more. I just saw the Two of Cups, the coming together of something, the coming together of two people, the coming together of two ideas, the coming together here. Give me one more. That's two. You got the Sun card and the fucking Ace of Cups. What else can I say? Look, with recognition, and this shit is coming fast. The Eight of Wands talk about action. The Knight of Wands talk about action. They talk about fast movement. Okay, it also got a fire and a horse in this card. It's reminding me of the fire horse year according to Chinese astrology. This is like moving from an existence where things were questionable and your heart was being ripped apart into all of this happiness all of a sudden. And I don't feel like you were in a sad energy to a point. This is like being in such a good mood about something that you're manifesting, trying to do everything right, and then you realize, or it dawns on you that it haven't happened yet, and you soaking in that energy, and just, it's like as soon as you're about to rest in the energy that will keep you away from this came. I'm also getting to, nothing can get in the way of your success. Nothing, no one, not even you. You came here for a purpose, and that purpose will be filled. Okay, you are definitely somebody that got free will, but it's not giving free will right here. It's giving, you are bound to success no matter what, because it's something that you hold, something you possess, something that you do that the world needs, that the world wants, that the world is yearning for. You have it within you. All right, you could be somebody that's light-skinned. I'm seeing a lot of light-skinned people on here, or a white person. Something about your hair is significant. Hair shops, boutiques. Okay, but I see, to me, even though this is the sun card, it's like this girl's soul is dancing with her. Excuse me. Her heart is full. Something here has fulfilled. A prophecy has fulfilled. With that being said, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. And I also feel like you had to separate from your family, or be separated from something here. I feel like whoever you are, you stand out like a sore thumb when it comes to your family and family members. You could even be somebody that questioned whether or not you were adopted, because you look totally different, or you move totally different from your family. It's just something that you don't quite understand. You could also be resting in that knowing now. No longer trying to fight with them to come with you, but more so like, fuck it, I'm not finna keep doing this. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll probably post me another video later on tonight. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for all your likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions. Don't be shy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Everything as far as personal is in the description box. If you want to help a sister out, you know what I'm saying, with a little light bill or something, my social media, what the fuck, somebody is about to blow up on social media, okay? Or you're about to reach some type of goal here as it pertains to some type of recognition. All right, this could be physical recognition, spiritual recognition, or both. All right, I'm definitely seeing you be celebrated. I also noticed that this girl is celebrating herself, and you got nature around her celebrating with her, and it's because she's feeling herself. You no longer allow who you are to be heartbreaking for you. You embraced it, and now something is about to drop right in your lap with this ground. This is like the physical. This says unalone. Maybe you felt like you were on a long journey, or you was doing something alone, but the whole time every nature was supporting you. It just took you to realize it. But anyways, because I done talked you to death already. I love y'all. I know I done said that a million times because I fucking mean it, okay? I appreciate you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Peace. Transformers could be significant. Somebody transforming, baby. Okay? I also just get this energy of can't get enough, because I don't say it bye, or begin to say bye so many times, and yet I'm still pulled back in. That's significant. It's reminding me of what I said earlier, where the devil is trying to find different ways to pull you back in, or negative energies. Okay? Bye, y'all. Peace.